Philosophy with the Pro MC Gamer up next. Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my lecture. Today we will be talking about success in life. There are multiple ways how to find success. For example, that person was unsuccessful, but you have in multiple categories. For example, in education, in being the best, you have being the most powerful, achieving your goals, like my goals have not been achieved there, respect, and pride. Firstly, let's start with pride here. So, as we all know, pride is looking back and saying, what I did was good, what I did contributed to society in general, and others look high upon me because of that. You are very proud of your actions. You're very happy, content with yourself. Now, that is good, that you may see yourself as doing good, but you must always be humbled in life. As we all know, pride is one of the 7 deadly sins. Now, am I talking about the other pride? Well, no. We will get to that in another video, perhaps. But I'm talking about pride as in being proud in yourself. Now, that is because you must humble yourself. And, one second. I don't like that person at all. But you must humble yourself to see that there is further beyond you. Because if you are too proud, you may have done something successful, but then you will not strive to achieve more success. You will not strive to go beyond, and that in and of itself is not a success. That is a failure of your life. Therefore, I would not say that pride is something good from success. Next, we have respect. Now, respect is great, as other people look high upon you. You may be a leader. You may be a great person. However, respect also has its bad forms, because respect is all about if your success contributes to others in society, which is great, but sometimes it may not contribute to yourself, your inner being. For example, we have, if we look back in the old days, if you were a slave in ancient Egypt, and you were a very good slave, you harvested the most crops, better than anybody else, then your master would have very high respect towards you. He would say, "Oh wow, you're a very good servant. I will give you 2 rations of food instead of 1. Now that is great. They may respect you. However, you are not respecting yourself, because by being submissive, you are not contributing, or you may say that they are not respecting you for real. However, you may tell a friend, okay, I'll drive you to the airport or something. But in doing that, you are not attending to your sick mother, and then because of that, she may die. So your sick friend doesn't know that does not know that your mother is sick, and by taking him to the airport, she will die. However, you do, and then you will be guilty of yourself. So your friend is in a good shape, but you are not. Therefore, respect. Good in some circumstances, not good in others. Achieving goals. Now you may say, oh, I achieved this goal. I'm very proud of myself. Back to pride, but let's stick on achieving goals. I've achieved this goal of becoming a surgeon. I'm a very successful in life now. Well, yes, good, but it also has its negative effects, because you may set your goals to be an underachiever, to be very, very low, and then that can make it so you have a relatively low successful life. Because you could say as a goal, I want to become a McDonald's manager. Now, becoming a McDonald's manager is not very successful, but if you define it just because of goals, then... 1 second. MLG Pro, let's go, let's go. If you define it just from goals, then that will not be good. Just because of the McDonald's manager one. You are not a successful person. I'm sorry if you're a McDonald's manager watching this video, but you are not a successful person if you are a McDonald's manager. Next, being the most powerful. Yes, that is good, that is successful. You won an election, or you successfully led a rebellion and led a government coup, and that was successful. However, other people will not respect you. You led a coup, so now the war of prisoners in the camps which you set up, they're not going to be very happy with you. And then there's going to be turmoil, protests. Yes, you can make protests illegal, but that will be hard. And there will still probably be some type of protest. Good. So, even though you could, like, set up to rule the world and everything, and that'd be very good. Well, I'm not gonna say that. But don't forget that very good part. Maybe not. Oh, hacker. 1 second. So that may be very good, but may also be very bad, because then you lose respect from others. You can indoctrinate all the children, but then it is fake. It is fake respect. It is fake success. Oh, thank you. He put me back on. Good. Okay. Next, we have being the best. You could be the best at a sport. Rafa Nadal at tennis, let's say. But the thing about Rafa Nadal is that he's only the best at that one thing. He's not the best at, for example, if you were to want to do drawing. Well, drawing isn't very important. But if you want to do calculus, you might not be that great at calculus. Therefore, if you're the best, sure, you're successful, but you're not truly successful, because that's just in one point. Trash. See, look at that. Bad. Will get good. Let me say go back to Fortnite. Okay. Lastly, we have education. Education-wise, you need to be very smart, and I think one of these is actually education is very important. However, you can be the smartest person in the world, but you might still not have street smarts. What was that? Allah Akbar. Easy. Well, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you may not have street smarts, and you will not have a fun life if you're studying 24/7. What's the point in life? You're gonna study until you die, and then that's it. So education, very good, but you're not gonna have a very fun life, and that's a major part of life. You wouldn't just have a good time. That brings me to my conclusion. If all of these are fake, which one is the real one, or which path should I follow to guarantee success? Why, that is then if you move yourself and others through the process of life. What does that mean, Pro MC Gamer, the philosopher of the century? Why, well, my children, I will tell you what that means. You must have a combination of all of what I mentioned. Education, being the best, being powerful, achieving goals, respect, and pride. Because they are like checks and balances in a government. With the judicial system, legislative, and executive, they are checks and balances upon each other, which will guarantee you success. No soliciting one over the other. Therefore, move yourself forward. Move others forward. Guarantee success in your life. Be content. And subscribe to the Pro MC Gamer. See you next time on Philosophy with the Pro MC Gamer. Be well, my friends.